Oh, you must pardon me. I forgot you have no way of making it up to that divine beast on your own. Good luck sealing the darkness!
Descendant! Descendant, are you alright? My apologies. I fear I have said far too much. If there's anything you do not understand, please do not hesitate to ask. So I'll be going over towards Rivali's Landing, and now we've seen the last of the 4 champions. Now she mentioned that we can head over to the flight range if we go from this place. I'm going to talk to you again. There have been a lot of troubled faces around here ever since Divine Beast Violet Meadow appeared. When will we be able to go back to living? I already said that. Alright, so I don't remember exactly where it's over there. Okay. I'm trying to remember, is it over there or that way? It's that way. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to remember things and I don't have the best memory in the world because I suck. So, as we go across this area, I have to say something that's been on my mind for a long, long time. And I greatly apologize for the bad language words I'm going to have to say, but there's really no other way to word this. So I do apologize for this in advance, and I also apologize for speaking ill of the dead, but Rivali is an... I do not like Rivali at all. I know he's a fan-favorite character in this game, and his personality is kind of fun. He reminds me of Akos from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, how he has that overly confident personality and things like that. But I do not like him. I hate Rivali. He is my least favorite character in this game, and among the top 3 least favorite characters in the entire Zelda series. Nothing beats Tingle, but Rivali is very close. I hate him. And he's even worse than Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. But enough about that, because now we've arrived at the flight range.
Yeah? I don't know you, and I'm actually pretty busy here. You should probably go.
On the other hand... Oh, we get to see you! You are so cool! Did you need something? I'm busy here. I can help you. Help me? With what exactly? Vamedo. Let me get this straight. Some random Hylian wants to help me bring down Divine Beast Vamedo. I'm not buying it. What's your name, stranger? I'm Link. Link, huh? Well, Link, I'm Teba, but you already knew that. I'm guessing the Elder asked you to come here and talk some sense into me, am I right? That's right. Just like the Elder to trust any fool wandering into town. Look, you seem like an alright guy, but let's make one thing clear. I'm not going anywhere. As a Rito warrior, I can't rest until my people are safe. There's only one way I'm going back to the Rito village, and that is... once Divine Beast Vamedo falls from the sky. If I have to kill Meadow, so be it. Only then will I return to the village. Then let's get started. Are you serious? Well, far be it for me to talk you off the ledge. But it's as the Elder said, the only way to stop Divine Beast Vamedo is to get on board it. Fat chance of that happening. There's no way we could set foot on Meadow. Actually, So not only are you wingless, you're brainless too. Let me fill you in. The only people able to enter Divine Beasts are the 5 champions of old. And unfortunately for us, and the rest of Hyrule, they all died 100 years ago. If it hadn't been for Ganon. Never mind. Let's focus on bringing down Meadow, one step at a time. If we approach Meadow recklessly, its cannons will blast us out of the sky before we even get close. So I'm going to need to test you before I take you with me. We Rito warriors use the updraft in this ravine to hone our aerial archery skills. The updrafts are so strong here that a person can just open up a cloth over their head and float up easily. Let's see what you're capable of. We'll have to maneuver through the air and destroy, what was I saying? 5 of the targets up in this valley in 3 minutes. I don't know why the red text of all things give me a hard time today. Any pointers? Using a bow in midair is just like using a bow on the ground. But you probably want a bow suited for long-range engagement. Use the arrows to destroy the targets in 5 minutes. If you can't do that, you don't stand a chance against Meadow. 3 minutes, not 5. Then go destroy 5 targets with your arrows. I always like this part right here because it's a great tutorial to help you with aerial combat because that's not really something we've had to deal with a whole lot throughout our adventure. So it's definitely something that I really do appreciate that they do right here because it's very possible this is the first Divine Beast you're going after, so if you haven't had any much experience with aerial combat, this is a great way to help you get experienced with it. And also, it's just so much fun, and Tempo is awesome, so this just makes me a happy gator all around. But we only have one more target left, so let's do this. Okay, come back. You're a skilled archer. It was as if a time stopped with every arrow you let fly. I've got to tell you, Link, when you first showed up, I thought someone was pulling a prank on me. But after seeing you handle that bow, I could tell you're the real deal. You must have seen a battle or two. I've seen a few. Don't be modest. I could tell just by looking at you. Link, I feel I've heard that name somewhere before. Well, if you really want to help me bring down Meadow, it's now or never. I gave you the position so you can give its cannons all you've got. Inside the treasure chest is a bow I've modified. Take it and let me know when you're ready. So, what's a good bow we can get rid of? Because I know we're out of inventory. Let's get rid of this one. Are there any arrows in here? Yes, there are. Okay, that's good. There's also another bow in here you might want to get. The swallow bow, but it seems like it's Tempo's favorite bow, so we're not going to steal it. I like this guy, which wants to do that. Okay, it's time to face Divine Beast Meadow. Normal arrows won't put a dent in those cannons. You need to hit them with the bomb arrows. These are a precision commodity, so don't expect me to do this again, but take these bomb arrows. Also, to get cold up there, you want to prepare a warm meal and bring some warm clothes. I'm ready. Alright, but let me ask you something. Why are you doing this? Why risk your life to bring down Meadow? I can't just watch. You can't just sit and watch innocent people be terrorized? Then imagine how I feel as a proud Rito warrior. That's fair enough. Right, get on. Alright, it's showtime. Man, even I feel like I'm going to freeze up here. There's Divine Beast Meadow. It has its berry up again. What a pain. What's wrong, Link? Too scared to talk? Let's go over the plan. See those cannons? I'll draw their fire. While I'm doing that, use your bomb arrows to destroy the cannons. Got it so far? If you need to withdraw for a bit, just spread your cloth and float straight up in the air draft for a while. I'll take that as a sign is that we need to regroup. Don't bother aiming for anything covered by a Meadows barrier. It's impenetrable. Whatever you do, don't get close enough to touch it. And finally, I know I've said this a few times already, but don't forget your cold protection. We can move whenever you're ready. Let's go! Alright? Now go blow up those cannons. This part is so cool! We get to fight a boss fight in the air, and we get to destroy it. And Tempo's around here, and Tempo's one of the coolest characters in this entire game that nobody ever talks about. I don't know why, because everybody only talks about Rivali, and he was like the worst character in this game. But that's not important right now because we're going over here. It's gonna be super cool. Ah, man. Okay. I know I said this already, but getting into the dungeons is the best part of this game, or at least one of them, because it's always such an amazing spectacle going inside, and this is no exception. And I have a very fond memory of this one in particular, because on my second playthrough of this game, did that not count? That didn't count. Because on my second playthrough of this game, I was in this area at nighttime, and something very, very rare happened. I have footage of it on screen right now, but a blood moon triggered during this boss fight. It was so cool to look at. Nothing happens or anything like that, like the cutscene doesn't trigger, but you still get to see the blood moon, and it's really, really cool. I don't know if that was a glitch or something like that, so I don't know if it's something that they patched out recently or whatever, but it's still pretty interesting. Are we using the bow that I wanted for this? No we are not. I want to use that one. The Falcon Bow, I believe, has a larger range and things like that, and I think it might deal more damage than the one we were using before. So that's something that's also very well worth mentioning. But yeah, while I am kind of regretting how much I spent on the armor for this, for the armor we got here, so I'm also pretty glad that we got it before coming into this place, because I would not want to have made like a recipe or something like that. For the cold protection. It's very well worth trying to get, because the cold protection will be very useful for this area, because you're probably going to freeze to death before you have a chance to destroy all the cannons. Now, if there is one complaint that I do have with this one, is that compared to the other challenges of getting into the dungeon, I think this one is just a little bit too easy. Because as long as you keep moving, you have no real threat of ever taking damage or anything like that. So I think this one is just a little bit too easy for my liking, but other than that, this one continues the trend of going into the dungeons being the most unnecessary epic part of the game, and this is 100% Gator approved.
Well done, Link. That thing is history. Link. It looks like I got hit pretty good back there. I think I need to get back to the flight range. I just hope that I can make it back. You head down to Meadow. Good luck. It's all you.